Well, hello you beautiful lot. Welcome to today's episode of Purple Vision. Now, of course, my eye's been on the ball down here at Wellingborough Lakes, waiting for Route 2 to kind of start and things to happen. So I'm just off the Wellingborough Road. We've got the railway line abutments there and traffic coming from Leyland Estate. Nice one. So yeah, Buckingham Group. Now, last Friday, today is the 25th of May, and last Friday I saw Bert and Ernie. I don't know their names, but Bert and Ernie seems rather fitting. So I saw Bert and Ernie from when the lime trees were being attacked, and I saw them poking their nose down here. So I've been keeping an eye this week, and well, I sent up the drone to have a look, and it looks like they are digging a big old trench to kind of, I don't know, divert the River Eyes 5 minutes whilst they build the bridge and the rest of the road. So that bit's going ahead. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll show you all the drone footage, and then I'm going to make my way down the dismantled railway line and we'll take a walk over to the lime trees, because now the weather is beautiful and everything has all sprung up nicely. I really want to see these lime trees looking as beautiful as they are. Yes, why not? So I am afraid the kind of unofficial footpath that used to run from that gate and lead straight to the locks, you won't be able to walk no more. So you have to walk all the way down the dismantled railway line till you get to the Blue Bridge and then cut a left across the lakes. Of course, that you won't be able to do for much longer, because they will be knocking down part of the dismantled railway line to head over to the embankment corner with a new roundabout. So I made sure we've got plenty of footage of it all. Right, okay then. Right, let's go have a look at these lime trees. So that new road is going to belt down there to that corner there with a new roundabout, and then it will continue going through the Wellingborough Whitworth Football Club. They're still fighting against it because there was a balancing pond, which is an extra add-on to the original agreed plan. So they've stopped that for a minute. Sports England have got involved, but it will continue round to where the lime trees are. So yeah, let's take a little wander down here, eh? Beautiful evening walk. Lovely, lovely. I'm not the only one, look. Whoa, looking as glorious as they are. Absolutely stunning. Looks even better from the drone. So a lot of you have been asking me what's actually going on with the trees, and I can tell you that we are still ready for action, but in the background with Marion Turner Hawes and of course the officials, there is a lot of legal stuff going on in the background. And finally, NNC and Vistry with the Wellingborough Lime Trees Take Action Group, they're actually in talks, and it was released today in the newspaper that whilst these talks are going on, there won't be any felling. My opinion is they're letting everything all die down, let it all go all quiet, and they ain't going to chop these down whilst they're looking as beautiful and as grand as they are. That would just kick up even more stink. So it seems to me like everything's all down there, all quiet, and they're trying not to make too much movement. But I tell you what, yesterday the amount of messages I got come through because the logs had finally been moved from the top, Yet people are on the ball, right? Don't let it fool you right now. There is still a war raging on in the background, and there is a temporary stay on these trees. Temporary. It's not really a stay, it's a stay. It's a bird nesting season, so they can't really chop anything. But if they're saying that there is a stay going on whilst they're having talks, that could be extended past July the 31st, so we'll have a bit more time. Me personally, I'm keeping an eye out on road closures. Sorry, I've got to keep my eye out on road closures, because that's when I'm going to know they're going to come for these trees. Now, dear council, this is an amenity area. Please, can we have our grass cut? Please. I'm asking politely. There's so many people at this time of day, when it is really hot out there, they come and sit by these trees. That's why we love them. Now, on the 1st of May as well, there was Love Your Tree Day, and everybody all came out and they were decorating their favourite trees, including my favourite, Adam. And Adam is the tree that was ripped apart by a machine operator called Adam, who was very polite, and I got on quite well with him. You know, he saw XR flag up in the tree and he knew it was game over from there. But no, a big shout out to Adam. Thanks for destroying our tree. It's now named after you, so let it stand as a monument. But look at that. This is why I'm using my GoPro. I can get them all in. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's summer, isn't it? Hey, look at this, look. Beautiful. Oh. See what I'm saying? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Trees for bees. There is a thing that come down from the government saying that they're not allowed to cut certain verges just to let the wildlife be. Is that because you're ripping up our countryside everywhere? I mean, I went over the road and I've been watching it for the last year, but the Villager Road is about to have a massive bypass and then a huge rail freight depot very close to it. So when you look from the sky and you look over, you can just see all this brown destruction everywhere. So that may be the reason why the government are going, oh, you've got to leave these certain areas for the bugs. This tree rotted away and came down naturally. Well, not naturally, but it got taken down quite a few years ago. So, but look at them. Oh. Oh. And they've all got a yellow ribbon round, look. I mean, the children have all been getting involved in this, and I'll tell you what, the second I smell a little something, I'm coming straight out here with my war paint on. So I have to detach from the group a little bit, because I know what I've got to do when things get nasty. What's this? The tree prayer. You who would pass by and raise your hands against me, listen before you harm me. I am the heat of your hearth and long winter nights, the friendly shade screening you from the summer sun, and my fruits are refreshing drafts. Yeah, I am the beam that holds your house, the board of your table, the bed on which you lie, and the timber which builds your boat. I am the handle of your hoe and the door of your homestead. I am the wood of your cradle and the shell of your coffin. I am the gift of God and friends of men. You who pass by me, listen to my prayer and harm me not. And Paul Powsland's tree. It is a tremendous tree, and it was home to the barrister that decided to climb it, and then when he had to go for a meeting and didn't trust that these trees would not be felled, whilst he had that meeting, he got in Marley Lyman to climb the tree. Now that's a legend. That's a pair of legends. Kevin, gas pipe. And of course Adam. And Adam's got my heart. And it's sprouting. Go on, Adam. You sprout, my handsome. Oh, lovely. Look at this, though. Look. Absolutely wonderful. Now, I do want to cross over the road because where they've put this railing up to stop people going into the field, it looks like there's been some boards kind of put in the place where the trees actually were. So what I'll do, to be fair, is I'll show you the drone footage with Jamie Brady's wonderful music, and then we'll go and have a look at these boards and I'll run them through all with the music, because you don't need me yakking on. But what I will do is I'll have a chat with Marion Turner Hawes, see if she can meet me down here one day, see if I can do a little bit of an interview and give you the actual facts, because this law stuff I can't get my head around. That's background stuff. I'm here, down on the embankment, eyes on the whole lot, making sure that things don't go amiss without us knowing. I hope you enjoy the drone footage and whatever's down there. do. Lovely. It shows Wellingborough unity at its finest. In Wellingborough's elderly and many others banded together to stop the evil developers cutting down our trees like they've done in Sheffield and like they've done in Plymouth. We at Wellingborough have managed to halt them for at least a few months so we can enjoy these trees for one last year. At least. Very minimum. Good luck to Corby as well. I know you're trying to save an ancient tree, and I hope they listen and don't chop it down on you. Best of luck to every single town going through some kind of hardship, having your land destroyed by some kind of new industrial estate or new housing estate. God bless us all. God bless this country. God bless nature. I hope you kind of recover. So, with all that in mind, I hope you have a beautiful one. Do the normal stuff you do on YouTube, and I'll see you again for another episode of Purple Vision. Love you all lots. See you again soon.